Come live. Do some live stuff. Our microphone is working. And we're Gucci. What up, everybody? There is greatness in you. You have greatness within you. So this video is just a nice little reminder, to yourself, not just to me, not just from me, but for your inner dialogue. You have greatness within you. I've lived many lives. I've been an Army veteran. I was in the Army. I've been an artist. I've been a CEO, been a son, been a brother, been a husband, been a father. I've done it all, and I've been through the ringer of life multiple times, right? Life has lifed on me, right? It has knocked me down, and I've had to rebuild from nothing over and over, and I've been resilient. But the reason I do it is because there's greatness inside of me. More that life fights, I fight back, right? And I just know with, at least in my area of the world, there's been a lot of struggle and, just crazy stuff happening. Things that are out of control, hard to find jobs, hard to make money. Life is getting more expensive. People are literally dying. We're grieving. There's lots of things going on. So I just wanted to come on here and remind everybody that you have greatness within you. There is a surplus of good inside of you, and that some people settle in life. Some people, cower. They don't even try anymore. They don't do their best work. They just have gone numb. And you need to remind yourself that greatness doesn't shout, it whispers, waiting for you to answer. Okay? The most expensive thing in the world is not diamonds, not gold. It's untapped potential buried in human beings. Okay. Your hidden gifts don't need permission, they need activation, right? There needs to be, no one is going to come and give you permission to start working on your goals, right? You have to find that within yourself. And then you have to go after those goals like your life depended on it, because you only have one life, right? You only have one shot to really do all the things that you've always wanted to get the fulfillment, to go to the places you want to go. And fulfillment is worth it at the end of the day, right? The fight for a better life is worth it. The graveyard is the richest place on earth, not because of what was lived, but because of what was never lived out, right? The biggest thing on when people go to these old folks' homes or they talk to people on their deathbed, they regret not giving themselves enough grace, not taking more risks and doing more with their lives. And the biggest thing that you don't want to do is not tap into that potential. One of my favorite things about David Goggins is he says, as soon as your brain tells you that you can't go any further, you're only at 40%, right? You don't need to listen to David Goggins about everything, but I just think that's kind of a fun experiment, right? And that goes into when you're running a marathon, when you think you can't go any further, and because your brain is telling you, you're really only at 40%. So I'm telling you right now, there is greatness within you. It doesn't have to be hoorah and working like crazy, but every day you should be working closer to achieve your goals, right? Don't settle for the mediocre life. Don't settle for the below average. And you also have to understand that life has seasons to it, right? You have to plant the seeds. You got to take care of the ground. You got to water it. You got to grow it. And then inevitably, from your hard work and from your determination, you will see the fruits of your labor. You just have to stick with it through the hard parts, through the tough parts. When life knocks you down, you just get back up and you can keep going. Okay. Inside you is a version of yourself you haven't ever met yet, a version that's stronger, wiser, and capable of things that you can't even imagine. All right. Your untapped potential is wasted energy. It's like sitting in a car with a full tank of gas, but never turning the key. So just remind yourself of how powerful you really are. I think it's like Star Wars or Yoda. It's like our biggest fear isn't that we are powerful, or it's like it's that we are powerful beyond our own belief, right? You can really do amazing things in your life, right? Instead of comparing yourself to people on Instagram, like all that stuff is cool. They're living their lives, but you can do amazing things as well. You have greatness within you. You have an unlimited amount of potential and opportunity. You just have to capitalize on it. Move forward, piece by piece, day by day, habit by habit, action by action, and you will get there. Um, Greatness is not about being better than someone else. It's about being better than who you were yesterday. So I just wanted to come in here and just kind of remind you of how powerful you really are. Um, it's like maybe you've been there, one phone call, one mistake, one storm, and like life crumbles. You're left staring at pieces, wondering if you'll put it all back together. But here's what I've learned: when life knocks you down, it doesn't mean you're finished. It means you're being forged, and you have the power to rebuild. And then you have the power to go even further now, and even more, power to bring it out of yourself. So that was just kind of what was on my heart today. I just wanted to remind you that there is greatness within you. Um, Life will knock you down. That's not a maybe, it's a guarantee. But staying down, that's a choice. And inside of you is a force greater than any setback, any failure, any storm. Like you have greatness within you. The most expensive thing in the world, again, is not diamonds, it's not gold. It's like that untapped potential. You have to understand that you are so creative, you are so unique, you are so incredible that you don't even know how great you are. And that's a shame because you should be pushing yourself to your limits. You should be trying to fight like hell for your dreams. And you should really be, beating down the door of any opportunity, right? You should be sprinting like hell to achieve your goals because you only have one life and you should be fighting day in and day out. And it's a good fight, especially because the natural law of success is whenever you go out on a mission, we tend to work and work and work, and then we forget what we're working towards. But if you keep working, if you stay focused, if you have that clarity, you will inevitably get the success. Like the wall that you keep hitting that keeps stopping you from getting where you want to go cannot be there forever. If you just keep beating on that wall, it will crumble. The universe will bend to your will. And I just know that for myself because I've done it over and over and over and over. So your gifts don't need permission. They don't need perfect timing. They don't need approval from everyone around you. They need activation. They need you to take the first step, even if it's shaky, even if it's small. If you don't feel ready, it is still time to get started. Do it with what you have. My one of my favorite quotes is think big, act small, or think big, start small, act now. Uh, Imagine waking up and finally running towards your calling instead of away from it. Imagine no longer living beneath your potential, but unlocking the part of you that you never even that you've never met yet, right? The version of you who is stronger, wiser, and bolder. That person is already in you. They're waiting. And every step you take, every time you get back up after life knocks you down, you get closer to meeting them. So I'll leave you with this. You have greatness within you. Don't bury it. Don't deny it. Don't waste it. Rise, rebuild, and awaken it. Because failing is guaranteed, but rising is your choice. Now go out there and live your life to the greatest that you can. All right. And that's what I want from you because there's greatness within all of us and there's greatness within you. And I believe in you. So I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Happy to keep doing these. I'm going to try and do more motivation, more uplifting things for people because I just believe it's a interesting time in life right now. And it's just good to remind yourself that you have greatness within you and that you can do amazing things. All right. So that was my thing for today. Robert Lyon signing off.